Today, we have another special edition of Designing Spaces. We're checking in with the good folks here at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital to see how people are enjoying our Miracle Makeover in the Love Gen Family Support Center. With the Designing Spaces Dream Team will perform their magic once again with the help of decathlon champion and gold medalist Brian Clay. Now, Debbie Marie and I were part of a fantastic experience as we saw our makeover come to life as it was completely refurbished and given a fresh new face. And the look on the kids' faces is something I will never, ever forget. Now, there's more to come as we check in with those enjoying the Love Gen Family Support Center. And we do one more miracle makeover here by putting a brand new face on a kitchen area for the kids and their families. So stick around and see it all right here on Designing Spaces. Designing Spaces is at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital in Hollywood, Florida, to create a miracle makeover for the hospital's kitchen area adjoining the lounge. Last time we were here, we created the new lounge and rec areas for the kids and their families. Work in the kitchen is already underway. All right, now we're joined by Joe Campbell, construction manager, heading up the Dream Makeover team here at the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. And I will say this, you guys did an unbelievable job on our last project. A lot of people didn't get to see this. Before we get into the kitchen, tell everybody about what you did with the Love Gen Family Support Center.
Well, there's 3 large rooms here, so it was a pretty big project for designing spaces. Not something that we normally do this big, but it was a lot of pressure. But it was, in the end, it was really, really rewarding to see all the kids playing with the video games, all the toys. It's really cool, and I'm looking forward to seeing their expressions on their faces for the new kitchen.
Well, before we get into the kitchen, I remember when we revealed it and a parade of kids and their families came in doing all the work. There was a lot of pressure, but you have to explain to everybody, how did you feel?
It was definitely worth it. To see all the kids happy playing. They were dancing, playing the Nintendo Wii. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And there was a very short amount of time for them to do that work, and same goes for the kitchen. Yeah. Tell everybody what you're doing back there.
Well, we resurfaced all the cabinets. We put new countertops in. We put them a bar so they can, eat, put all the food out for eating. We repainted the walls. We put a little strip. We just, spruced it up a little bit, made it look fresh and new.
And I have to ask you, as we get ready to move everything back in here, I see refrigerators all over the place. Did you eat your Wheaties growing up?
I ate my Wheaties growing up.
Good man.
Sure.
All right. Well, great job. Is there anything that I can do as we're wrapping up here? We're
actually, you know what? Since we're almost finished here, you could help us clean up a little bit.
Oh, good. This is a tool I can definitely handle. All right, you get back to work.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see the finished product. We'll be right back with more Designing Spaces. Here at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, some of the kids, as patients, have to spend extended amounts of time here, and that means their families are here as well. And that's where a place like the Love Gen Family Support Center can be so helpful. How are they taking advantage of all the changes? Well, we got a chance to talk to some of those families. Watch this.
The recovery process is awesome. Right now, we're only waiting for him to have his final surgery outpatient for his club foot. And then we'll get to go home, which I'm so excited about. After his surgery, he has a cast that will be put on him for another 3 weeks, and then he get his brace. He'll have to wear for 2 years or more.
What do you think about the Love Gen Family Support Center?
I think it's beautiful. It's nice, clean, more space, it looks like, more toys and stuff for the kids. The laptop that I'm using today to talk to my mommy and stuff. It's just nice. It's a real family place for families away from home like me. It's been awesome. Like I said before, they let me stay at the clubhouse, which is great because I've been here 2 months plus, but I can't afford to stay at a hotel as well. They give me the free lunches every day. All the staff, they're so courteous and stuff. They get so excited when they see Cody, especially in the hallway when we're passing through the hospital. They'll be like, oh my God, it's Cody, it's Cody, it's Cody. So everybody knows Cody. It's just really awesome. We had a great time. It's been an amazing experience. Still heartbreaking as well, but they made it home away from home.
The Love Gen Family Center was an awesome space. It was where families can come in, they can get away from the rooms, kids can come into the playroom and also the classroom. It was an awesome space before, but now it's even better. It's bright, it's colorful, it's inviting, it has lots of new toys and things for the kids to do. The teen room now is amazing. It seems so much bigger. The kids, I see them dancing over there, I see them playing the games. The kids in here, they are in love with all the new toys. It's very interesting to see the kids who used to come to the hospital before and didn't know that this transformation was going on. They walk in, they're like, wow, what's going on? They like run to pick up new toys, run to check out the playhouses. So it's pretty awesome. Nobody wants to be here, and play is the biggest way that children grow and develop, and it also helps them to heal. So when they can come in here and they can see other kids playing, kids that maybe have similar diagnoses as them or even different, it's where they're all the same. They're all kids. They can all play. So it's essential for them to have a space that they can come in, they can have options, they can play, they can do arts and crafts, they can express themselves as kids normally do. So I think it's super important. Once everything is complete, when I go in to meet families that are having a hard time being in the hospital, just the hospitalization is a stressful experience, I can let them know that we have a place that you can go. There's a place you can go and sit and watch TV, enjoy your family members, have a cup of coffee while your children play. No matter if it's school-age kids or teenagers, it's a central area that everybody can be together and enjoy themselves. So aside from the stress of the hospital, you're allowed to relax and just exhale for a moment. So I'm excited about telling families about it.
The Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital Foundation is the fundraising organization that supports Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. It's important for a lot of reasons. You hear about the great doctors, the great nurses. Well, that's what we do at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital every day. But special places like the Love Gen Family Support Center, those are made possible through the foundation because those are gifts that are donated to have the extra things that families wouldn't have, that patients wouldn't have just from great patient care. So the foundations provide the extras. Sometimes those extras are things that are directly in the hospital, like the Love Gen Family Support Center, and sometimes we actually support families who are in need directly. The Love Gen Fund supports families in need. I write checks every month for mortgages, for power bills to help families get by at difficult times. That's the kind of things we do through the foundation. It's amazing because I think we all know that the Love Gen Family Support Center that you made over was a great space. It was a large space to dedicate to families, and kids enjoyed it. But you know what? It needed some freshening up, and we really knew it. And sometimes we have the ability to do those things, and sometimes we need a little help.
Well, I've been at the hospital for about 24 hours, and yesterday when we first came to the hospital, my 4-year-old was admitted with a head injury, and my 3-year-old was pretty upset by the whole situation, the stress of it, and we started walking around the hospital. We just happened to come upon the play area here, and my 3-year-old, her total mood changed. She was able to focus on something other than her sister, who she was very worried about. We came and played for about an hour yesterday, and came back today, and it was the same effect. My daughter relaxed and was able to have a little bit of fun and joy. So it's been amazing.
I have sickle cell disease, and sickle cell disease is it's like a banana-shaped cell that blocks your blood cells from coming through. So that caused me to have pain in my legs, my arm, and back. So I had pain like 24/7 nonstop. I want to be an actress. So look out for me. I have Oscars and different awards and everything. trust me, it's going to be real nice. You're going to love me in different movies and shows, and just everybody going to love me being an actress.
When we come back, we'll meet the Designing Spaces Dream Team and our special guest, Brian Clay, world-class decathlete, coming up right here on Designing Spaces. Using a classic picture of Joe DiMaggio on the cover of his Wheaties box was a fantastic idea. Definitely something interesting to both the kids and their parents. It makes this a great place to kickstart their days and share in a breakfast with a champion, among many others. But where does the whole Wheaties story start? Born out of a fortunate mistake in 1924, Original Wheaties was created when a health clinician accidentally spilled a wheat bran mixture onto a hot stove. The result was tasty, crispy wheat flakes that became known as Washburn's Gold Medal Whole Wheat Flakes. A year later, that mouthful of words was shortened to Wheaties. In 1958, Wheaties moved to promote sports and physical fitness, jump-starting the phenomenon of being on the Wheaties box. Since then, the box has graced some of the greatest athletes of all time, including Bruce Jenner, Mary Lou Retton, Shaun White, and many others. You know, it's not too often here on Designing Spaces we can have an Olympic champion helping us out with a makeover. Gold medal winner, Brian Clay. How you doing, Brian?
I'm good. How are you doing?
We really appreciate you helping out, and all the smiling faces are looking up to you, man, a role model.
You know, there was no way I could pass this up. I mean, I love the kids. This is just something that I've got 3 of my own, so it's something that's near and dear to my heart, and I couldn't imagine having to have my family at the hospital dealing with some of the struggles that all these families are dealing with, and not have anybody care and not have anybody stop by to try and brighten their day. So,
well, you're doing an outstanding job. Take us through your day. You're still training, are you not?
I am. I'm still trying to get after. I'm starting to be one of the older guys that are around, so, you know, my body's definitely feeling a little older, but no, we're doing good. We're going strong. We got one more Olympics in 2012 that we're going to try and make it to, and that's in London, of course, and so hopefully that goes well, and I'll win a 3rd Olympic medal, and you know, maybe rewrite some record books.
Speaking of Olympic medals, can you show everybody the gold? This thing weighs a ton, and this is pretty impressive. Gold medal. Look at this.
There you go.
Wow. That is impressive. Now, you're involved with Wheaties. I have to ask you, you start your training. How do you start your day, Brian?
You know, we definitely always start with breakfast, and I usually will have a cup of coffee, but don't tell anybody that.
Okay.
You know, they always say, what, you drink coffee? But, you know, I have that, and believe it or not, I really do eat the new Wheaties Fuel. Not every day. My son, my 5-year-old son, eats it almost every day because he loves the taste. I mean, if there's a great taste test, you know, for everybody to know what it tastes like, if your 5-year-old eats it, then you know it's good, you know. But so he eats it almost every day. I eat it most mornings, and it's just a great way to start your day.
You were actually involved in, like, co-creating Fuel, were you not?
I was. Myself, Albert Pujols, Peyton Manning, Kevin Garnett, Hunter Kemper, we all got together. I mean, we literally started from the very beginning, and I can tell you right now, you have no idea how many different flakes and puffs and little granola things, and I mean, there's just so much that goes into it. But we started from the very beginning and did blind taste tests of all this stuff, and this is what we worked it down to, and the flavor that we like, and the type of cereal that we like. We also had Dr. John Ivey, who's a very well-known nutritionist and professor, and he helped us figure out what needs to be in there nutrition-wise.
Well, when you're growing up, you hear a couple of different things. 1, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and 2, always eat your Wheaties.
Yeah,
I mean, and you are,
definitely.
and now you're living the dream. It is unbelievable. Now you have to take me back to when you first saw yourself on a Wheaties box. That had to have been surreal.
You know, it was fun. It was fun. I grew up looking at the Wheaties box. I mean, that was how you knew that you had arrived as an athlete. And so a lot of the kids here don't really know the Wheaties box because they're so young. But I educated them a little bit, and it was really cool to be able to tell them about the history and kind of the longevity behind what Wheaties has been doing as the breakfast of champions. And so I've had a really good time being able to be a part of that, become a part of that family.
So you had a chance to meet a lot of the smiling faces around here, some of the patients, their families. What was that like?
It's amazing. I mean, again, I try to put myself in the situation of the families, and I cannot imagine what it would be like for one of my kids to be sick. I mean, if there's anything I can do to come in and to help just brighten the day, just put a smile on a kid's face when they're going through some of these things that they're going through, then that's one of the most important things I think I could do with what I've accomplished. And so when they asked me to come out and take part in this, I mean, it's something that you can't turn down. It's something that you have to be a part of.
Well, the kids got a lot out of it, too, along with the family members, seeing the gold medal,
Yeah.
meeting a role model like yourself. In fact, take a look at this.
CJ.
Yes.
I'm Brian. Nice to meet you, man. How are you doing today?
A bit better.
Here's my gold medal from the Beijing Olympics. You can take a look at that.
So cool.
Do you like sports? Do you like to do anything else besides race?
It's little and it's heavy.
Swimming's your favorite sport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's made out of real gold.
You know, I think it's made out of some gold. I don't know exactly how much, but I don't think it's pure gold, because I was told if they made it out of pure gold, gold's so soft that when it hangs, that this little clasp type thing here would start to stretch. Do you have princess dresses?
I have a unicorn one, and the unicorn is red. There's a rainbow and there's stars, and it's really pretty because the sky is red.
Oh, really?
I wish I was wearing that.
Well, I can tell you're getting a lot out of it, and as you just saw, a lot of the patients and family members and all the great kids here are getting a lot out of it, too. So you're training, going for more gold. I mean, you already got the gold medal. How do you stay motivated?
You know, for right now, if I win another medal of any color at the next Olympics in 2012, I will be the first decathlete to ever win 3 medals at 3 different Olympic Games. And so that's a pretty big motivator for me. It's not about being on the Wheaties box. You know, it's about what the brand stands for. And what the brand stands for is champions, and people that are going out and being champions, not just on the field of sport, but also off of the field, and really living life and being a champion in life. And that's what I love about the Wheaties brand. That's why I was so excited to be a part of it and become a part of that tradition. And I'm just looking forward to being able to go out and do it a little bit longer.
Now, being on the cover of the Wheaties box, is it true? I mean, you trained for years. You dedicated your entire life to the decathlon. You got to be fast. You got to be strong. You got to be quick. Can you go onto a website now and get on the Wheaties box like that?
You can. You can get on www.wheaties.com, and if you get on there and kind of navigate through the site, you can find the spot where you can upload a picture and get your own Wheaties box printed.
Wow.
So, you know, I had to work pretty hard to get mine, but you can go out and get one, you know, with a few clicks of a
So
button.
later today, I'll be on it just by pointing and clicking.
It may not mean as much as mine, but, you know, who knows.
Well, thank you so much, Brian. It's been a real pleasure.
It was very nice to see you guys.
And we're about ready to unveil the kitchen, so we are so excited, man. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you very much.
Time to train. We'll be right back with more of our Miracle Makeover here on Designing Spaces. After days of hard work, it was finally time to reveal the kitchen.
You know, this place was amazing and wonderful before, but what's happened is we've just, with the little makeover, it has just brightened everything up. It's made it it's given it a little bit more zest that we needed and a little bit more warm, homey feeling. Also, we do a craft hour and cookie hour for the parents, and it's to get them out of the room, to give them a little bit of a distraction. So we're really trying to make this a home away from home. Excellent job, Designing Spaces.
I think the makeover is absolutely incredible. It's awesome. You walk in and it's an up. It's an immediate up. You look around, the colors are great. It just puts you in a happy place. And when you're in a hospital, you need a happy place. As far as the kitchen, I'm thrilled. It's the first time that I'm seeing it. And it's absolutely, the granite is dynamite. I feel like I should go home and do it in my own kitchen.
Well, the kitchen looks fantastic, and the Miracle Makeover a huge success. We have to thank General Mills and the fine folks at Wheaties for helping us out, and of course, lending a helping hand. Let's hear for the gold medal winner, Brian Clay. And the kitchen really does look fantastic, and they're going to be enjoying it for years to come. So on behalf of everybody here at Designing Spaces, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. And big thanks to Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. Let's eat.
For more information about anything you've seen on today's show or to find out how to be part of the show, log on to designingspaces.tv. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/dspacestv or friend us on Facebook. Type in the words Designing Spaces. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.